In this video, we'll see item types reporting features. Um, we can see here in OpenBridge Modeler, this is a bridge model. And if we come in the Explorer here, this is the Explorer where we can open, where I have opened the standards here. And you can see in the feature definition, if I see supports and then go to peer, you can see the properties here. There's all item types are here. 6 item types as attached. Also in the abutments, item types are attached. If I go into beam girder, you can see some item types are attached. Also in the decks, some item types are attached. So, and beam, barrier, everything, the item types are attached through the feature definition. Now, what we're going to see is if we come here into the utilities, we'll see in the report. So let's, I want to create a report, um, let's say on the piles. How would I do that? So uh, the thing is, I'll do it from the very beginning so that we can see what's there. So first we will create, let's say, I'm just writing one pile schedule. It and then here I need to so this I created. So here I need to create my definition. So let's say this is for pile. I'm just creating. And once you create this, actually there I need to select. We need to come here is what are the elements. So we need to select the objects. So you need to, once you select that, this comes here. All right. So you need to come here and then we come in to go into there. So it comes up and then we select from here. Let's say I'm doing peer pile. So I just selected this one and then I create OK. So we can see that appears here. So now we select OK. So once this is done, basically we selected the object. Um, now it will be a table. So what we have selected, whatever the item types, it will take that object, particular object, and all those things, but you need to define the columns. So we need to come into the column here and then we come add column. Like from item type, we need to say which columns we want, which properties we want. So let's say I want x and y coordinate of the piles. I want the pile diameters. I want the top elevations, bottom elevations, and also the pile length. And let's say I want the margins as well uh, on 4 sides. Um, of course, the pile names. Um, let's say surface area, volume. We want all those things. All right. Um, and then so that means those are the things we want. So I said okay. Now let's say now these are the things here. You can see here you cannot if I want to change, you cannot change anything here. It's basically by the program that name come here. But let's say for this one I don't want x and y. I want to write, let's say this is my name would be string coordinate. So let's say string. and let's say this is northing. But you can observe this doesn't change because this is comes from the program internally in the program, so you cannot change it. So we can just change here but not here, so let's leave it that way. And let's say I want my file name. So if it is the, let's say this is done, I just leave it at this moment, and you can see once when it kept appeared, you can see this is activated. That means this you can see as a preview, and you can see all this created as a preview. But and if you want that will excel, that excel can go into the drawing. But you can see this cap top margin came first, but of course you need the files, which file is that, so you want the file name probably at the beginning. So let's close these. So what we're gonna do, let's take this up. um, I'll probably take this sting and northing too, so it needs to be done one by one, and this one as well. So we can leave the rest and the pile diameter and then the pile length, and then the rest I leave here. We can leave the top elevation, bottom elevation. So let's say I want that way. So you can see now, you can see all this came here, right? Now let's say I want this onto my drawing. So um, what I gonna do, it's for easy to easy to see, so I'll just close this out. You see this one place as a table, and if I don't have a seed file, I just leave it as this, as none. And so this is coming as a table. You see the table came forward, so I can put it there. You can see file names, sting, northing, diameters, all these came out. And all these are intelligent. That means if you change in the model, all these will come up as it will change automatically. You don't need to change manually. All these are smart data.